Good morning, everybody in the Western Cape. Spike here from wavecape.co.za. It's Friday morning, the 14th of August. Here's your surf report and a bit of weather for the weekend of the 15th of August. It's been a cold and wet week. There's been plenty of swell. In fact, there was some rather large swell around in the deep south on Wednesday. On Thursday, it was even bigger. That is pretty big. Earlier in the week, there's been a dearth of surfing south of Cape Town. Hardly a soul in the water, and that was because of this bride's whale that washed up, decapitated. That's my dog Calvin. Anyway, suffice to say this weekend that there's going to be some major weather coming up. There's going to be some rain, there's going to be huge swell, and it's going to be a little bit bigger than that. Filmed last year when lockdown was not a thing. Okay, starting with your zoomed out view of the weather situation. The synoptic chart overlaid upon the wind speed and direction. You've got two huge cold fronts down to 950 and 960 millibars sitting down south in the screaming 60s, more like the serious 70s. There is a lot of wind coming our way, a cold front, rain, bad weather, lots of cloud and showers continuing through the whole weekend. Strong northwesterly winds are going to pick up during the day on Friday, blast through on Saturday in the early hours, and subside on Sunday, going light to moderate southwesterly. And that's going to be around pretty much all the coast. And what I'd like to draw your attention to is this double-barreled wedge of wind in the southwest and south of the Western Cape. So as we move towards the evening of Friday, that band of wind consolidates into a very large, powerful fetch. Okay, now I'm just going to go to the European model here, because the European model is the only one that allows you to draw a distance. Now the distance in this wedge of south to southwesterly wind fetch is a massive 2,200 kilometers. That is what's creating the swell that's going to be arriving, peaking on Saturday at around 15 to 20 feet. Back to the GFS model, which is a little more pessimistic about that swell. So let's look at the waves behind it. So in that swell, there is a 25-foot swell at 13 seconds, okay? And that is bearing down on us. Actually, well, I've got 12-foot swell inland, somewhere around the Tiavatas Cliff Dam, maybe around Paarl. That's not strictly accurate, is it? So let's move that down a little bit. So it's off the coast, 18 feet at 12 seconds on Saturday morning. And then during the day, you'll see that it actually picks up, and the main grunt of this really powerful south to southwesterly swell will arrive. 21 feet at 14 seconds. And it's still pretty big on Sunday, but as you can see, it's moderating. 17 feet at 14 seconds in the morning, and by evening, 16 feet at 14 seconds. So let's just zoom in a little bit now. Let's have a look at some of the detail behind the south to southwesterly swell. Windy is actually calling it a southwest swell, but mark my words, there's going to be plenty of south-southwest swell. And that means that Muizenberg and False Bay is going to light up. Okay, only joking. It definitely won't be as big as that. But there's going to be plenty of swell, and with these westerlies, False Bay is going to have waves. And of course, along the Hermanus to Witsunds towards Knysna coastline, you've also got plenty of west winds blowing, so those are offshore and there's lots of swell. So those are actually the pick of the places to surf, and also up the west coast where the winds seem to be lighter. So Friday, a fresh northwesterly wind blowing all day. This picks up overnight and into the evening, going strong. Okay, and then it changes to fresh to strong southwesterly. Southwesterly is not a great wind for Cape Town and the peninsula, because it's pretty much onshore almost everywhere. And you've got fresh westerly winds from Agulhas to the east, and that's offshore. Swell-wise, 22 foot at 14 seconds at noon on Saturday. So that's pretty big. 10 to 15 foot at many breaks, with some deep water reefs in the 15 to 18 foot range. And then on Sunday, 9 in the morning, 16 foot, 13 seconds. That translates to around 8 foot surf, 8 to 10 foot surf. So let's just have a look now at when the actual weather arrives. So there's some showers into the evening on Friday evening, and then in the early hours of Saturday is when that front actually arrives in terms of the band of rain that is coming our way. And as you can see, by 4 in the morning, heavy rain is hitting Cape Town. It's spreading into the catchment around 5 a.m. and we're going to be getting really good falls which should push the collective dam levels for Cape Town to the 81, maybe even 82% mark come Monday or Tuesday. And there scattered showers all day Saturday, even some snow into Sunday. So really cold, freezing winter conditions, guys. Plenty of swell, on and off really good surf, and really bad, stormy, messy surf. Anyway, that's it for now. Have a good one. Cheers.